interference in Philippine elections. China said it has no interest in interfering with the Philippines' upcoming midterm elections, stressing it follows its principle of non-interference in other countries' affairs. The statement of Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Guo Jiakun came after the National Security Council disclosed that there are indications of alleged Chinese state-sponsored information operations in the country. The operations, NSC Assistant Director General Jonathan Malaya said, are actually aimed at interfering with the country's upcoming May 2025 midterm elections. The Philippine Navy states more Chinese vessels detected in Philippine waters amid ongoing Balikatan drills. The Philippine Navy said that the Chinese aircraft carrier detected within the country's archipelagic waters was accompanied by 8 other vessels arranged in unusual formations, as the Balikatan exercises between the armed forces of the Philippines and United States Indo-Pacific Command continue. Aircraft carrier Shandong CV-17 was escorted by 6 People's Liberation Army Navy destroyers and frigates, and 2 support vessels. One of the support vessels was identified as an electronic surveillance ship with tail number AGI-797. The Chinese vessels were first detected roughly 100 nautical miles northwest of Burgos, Ilocos Norte, on April 22nd. On the night of April 23rd, they came within the bounds of the Philippines' exclusive economic zone on the western part of Cagayan. Joey Salceda calls Marcos's 20 pesos per kilo rice rollout strategic and in right timing. For economist Solon Albay 2nd District Representative Joey Salceda, President Marcos's rollout of 20 pesos per kilo rice was a bullseye in more ways than one, as Marcos was able to fulfill a campaign promise he made back in 2022. He noted the Visayas is the most logistically isolated area in the country, so the move is definitely strategic and thinks this should be done when not in harvest season. Department of Agriculture Secretary Francisco Tiu Laurel Jr. announced the pilot for the 20 pesos per kilo rice after a closed-door meeting with Marcos and 12 Visayas governors in Cebu on Wednesday. He noted that the president wants the program sustained nationwide until 2028. Pagasa states 26 areas may experience 42 degrees Celsius or higher heat index on April 25th. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration warned that 26 areas across the country could be experiencing heat indices of 42 to 45 degrees Celsius, which fall under the danger category for heat-related illnesses on Friday, April 25th. Based on Pagasa's forecast, Dagupan City in Pangasinan registered the highest heat index at 45 degrees Celsius. Pagasa classifies heat indices between 42 and 51 degrees Celsius as dangerous, which means people are at increased risk of heat cramps and heat exhaustion, while prolonged exposure may lead to heat stroke, especially among vulnerable populations. Trump makes an all-caps call-out to Putin on military strikes in Kiev. U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday morning posted on his Truth Social account exhorting Russian leader Vladimir Putin to end military strikes on the Ukrainian capital of Kiev. The Republican president was reacting to Russia attacking Kiev with an hours-long barrage of missiles and drones. At least 12 people were killed and 90 were injured in the deadliest assault on the city since last July. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.